Okay. Your total body strength today. We're going to start warming up with some shoulder rolls. We'll just have our feet shoulder to hip width apart. Relax your knees. Just ease your shoulders up towards your ears, then down your back. And we'll do 2 more right here. 1 more. Let's go into a side step right with a low row, waking up your upper and middle back. Just getting those legs moving. We'll have 4 more here. 3, 2. Let's alternate side taps with the and cross reach for 8 each way. There we go. Chest is up, hands are open. 4 more. 3. Get ready to make a change. Hand curl with a wide row. So palms face down, we're pulling those elbows back right across towards the shoulder blades and mid back. Good. 4 more hand curls each way. Excellent. 3. We have a change coming up. Let's go into an alternate knee lift with the opposite arm up. It doesn't matter where you start, it evens out. Starting to create length. 4 more. 3. We have a change with the arms only, so we want to keep those knees. Both arms push out in front of chest level. Just getting our chest press in here. Nice and steady. We have 4 more chest presses. 3. Get ready to make a change. Legs only. Heel press to the floor. We want to keep that chest press going. Nice work there with your transition. Fantastic. 4 more. 3, 2. Half squat, half rotation. So we're going to come halfway down, push into those heels, rotate just to the left with the left arm open, halfway squat down, stand up, rotate around to the right, halfway squat down, up, rotate around left, halfway squat down, up, rotate around right. Let's hit each side one more time. Good. More here. We're just going to march in place. You want to start bringing that knee up. Arms can work in opposition. 4 more. 3, 2. Feet come down wide, alternating arm hugs. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. 1 more. Open and close. Hip circles. We're going to step over to the left and take that left knee up and circle out. Take another circle on the left. So knee comes up just a little circle. And if you have to start small, you can keep your leg closer to the floor. 1 more. Then we're going to go to the right. So right knee comes up, little rotation to the outside. 2, 3, 4. Now left hamstring, hands on the right thigh. So a little tip from the hip. Look out past your toes and create length through the back of the thigh. Then we're going to draw the knees in and roll up. Just getting that lower back moving. Let your shoulders slide down and repeat. Left hamstring. Good. Navel to spine. We're going to roll up. 1 more on that left hamstring. So gently hinge forward. Very good. And we're going to roll up. And we'll switch to the other side. Right leg's going to come out. Take it down. Excellent. We're going to roll up. 2 more times. Right hamstring. And we're going to roll up. And we've got 1 more right here. We'll be very efficient today, working with pairs of exercises for 3 sets. And the pair is an upper body exercise and a lower body exercise. So it balances everything out nicely. Our first pair, you want a light mini band. We're going to work on the bent arm pull apart. So you need a light mini band that's going to go on your forearms. We'll set it up. So we're going to work 30 seconds on each exercise with about 15 to 20 seconds transition. To set it up, take your arms out in front just so you can estimate where chest level is and set your chest high, shoulders low. Bend your elbows at 90 degrees so your palms are facing right in front of your cheeks. And all we're going to do is lift the chest and then squeeze the shoulder blades so those arms open to the side and we have a nice W. Elbows drawn down and in, and then we return to the starting position. So join me as soon as you're able. Good. Just waking up that upper and middle back, shoulder area. Fantastic. Proud chest. Very good. Just open everything up. All right, let's stay here for 4 more reps. You got this. Nice. 3. 2 more. 1 more right here. Terrific. All right, we need to take the band off. We're headed into alternating squats. You can opt to use a fabric band on your thighs if comfortable, and we need 1 dumbbell, something that's challenging but doable. We're going to hold that 1 dumbbell in front. So chest is up. While you're getting your equipment, let's just go through what we're going to have with our squat. We're going to take a step to the right, settle down in those heels for a squat. Then when you come up, that left leg will abduct, and then we'll step to the left and squat. Come up, right leg abducts. As soon as you're ready, you want to join me. So step right, sit down and back in the heels, stand up, left leg abduct, step left, sit down and back in the heels, and then right leg abduction. 2 for 1 special here. Sit down and squat, lengthen and lift, sit down and squat, lengthen and lift. Excellent. Sit down and squat, lengthen and lift, sit down and squat, lengthen and lift. It's coming together. Let's keep going. Squat, lengthen and lift, sit down and squat, lengthen. And 2 more. So this is 1 of the 2. Nice and tall through the spine. And then this is 2 of the 2. Well done. First set's complete. Now we'll transition, returning to the bent arm pull apart. Arms in front. Bend those elbows 90 degrees. So stand your ground. You want to brace those abs, open out by drawing those shoulder blades together. Yeah, so the shoulder itself should feel a little bit of work, but if there's any tightness at that neck or shoulder, check your arm position. Your elbows should be pointing down and inward at the end. Much better. Good. Yeah, a couple more to go. Let's do 3 more right here, nice and steady. Terrific. 2 more. Last one. All right. Now we'll quickly transition back to our squat combination. So you can decide to go with a heavier band or a heavier weight based on how the first set felt, or if you need to scale back, that's fine. Join me in a side squat right, left leg abduction, side squat left, right leg abduction. that abduction movement. We're just creating length from hip to heel. Awesome. Here we go. Nice and smooth. It's coming together. Hang in there. Pushing back through that heel, lead with your hips. Chest is always proud. All right. So we're going to have time for 2 more, 1 for each side. You want to make sure you finish even. Terrific. Right. 3rd round coming up. Returning to our bent arm pull apart. Starting to feel more awake. Everybody's moving strong and steady. Stand your ground. Open the shutters. Close the shutters. There we go. Make sure you're breathing. Just a quick tip here. You always want to inhale at the starting point of your movement. So here's our inhale, then exhale on exertion. Excellent. There we go. Which feels right between the shoulder blades. Hang in there. Two more. One more. Good. Excellent. We're going to move into our side squat with abduction. Quick change over here. And this will finish our first pair. So let's get ready, get set, and we're working. Step to the right, sit down, stand tall, left leg abduction. Step to your left, sit down and back in those heels, stand tall, right leg abduction. Fantastic. It's coming together. All right, let's keep moving. Hang in there. Turn in the corner here. First pair is almost finished. So just take your time on that leg raise. It's length over height. We have 2 more, one with your step right, left leg abduction. Now we step left, right leg abduction. Fantastic. What a strong start. Grab a drink. We've got a little bit of time here to recover. We're going to get ready for our next pair. Quick drink. Fan favorite, we've got push-ups. Recap while you're in recovery. Push-ups can be done at the wall with your arms extended out below shoulders, so slightly in front of your chest. You're going to guide your body from a plank position towards the wall. Take your underarms towards your thumbs, elbows pointing down, and then we push away. So that's your wall push-up. You can elevate at a step or go floor level. Knees on the floor or legs straight. That's our first exercise. And our second exercise, we're going to work on lunges. And when we get there, I'll fill you in. So let's see. Yep, perfect timing. You've got 2 seconds to get in place for your push-ups. Let's get ready. Set. Take your time. And go. So you want to take your underarms towards your thumbs. Push your body up and away from the wall or the floor. It's like a moving plank. That's all it is. And based on where you are today, if you need to start with that plank position and work on your plank alone, this is where you have that option. Keep working. Stay with it. Give yourself 1 more. And we'll stop here. Terrific. right, we're gonna come up, we're gonna get ready for reverse lunges. And you have the option again to use the band on your thighs. So if you have the fabric bands, you could try that on your thighs. And we're gonna combine this lunge with a bicep curl. Bicep curl. So let's take a look at how we're gonna be moving with that today. We will be alternating the legs. You want to hold your weights like suitcases. Chest is up, shoulders are down. We're going to take that step back, sink down into your front heel. When you stand up, hammer curl. So elbows are nice and close. Step back with the right, sink down, come up, and curl. It's about 10 curls. Create length as your leg goes back. Awesome. Chest is up. So if you're healing a hip or a knee, your lunge will vary. For those that are recovering, you want to stay in that top half of the lunge. And as you further yourself into the lunge, if you choose to do so, knees behind the toes. Should get one more lunge in. And then we're going to come up, weights go down, and we head back to our push-up, chop, chop. What's nice about this pair, you could just leave the band on if you want. If you're going to the wall. All right, let's get ready for our push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Create that long plank position. And then once you've secured your plank, move with that plank. Head and neck stay in line with the spine. You're doing great. Hang in there. We're going to get about 4 more in. One more. Fantastic. Take your time coming out from your position. We're going to get ready for our second set of lunges with the hammer curl. So we're going to adjust your weight, adjust your band. Feet shoulder to hip width apart. Take a deep breath in. Extend that leg back. When we come up to curl, exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Nice and steady. Halfway there. Keep it coming. Let's see a proud chest. Chest high, shoulders low. We're going to get 2 more lunges in. One more right here. Terrific. Weights down. Third set of push-ups coming up. Moving right along. Way to hustle. And get ourselves in position. In 3, 2, 1. Last time for push-ups today. You're going to make it. You are strong, and this will make you stronger. Come on. Dig a little deeper. It's a total body movement. Should get 2 more push-ups in. You've got this. Last one. Woo! Fantastic. Way to work, gang. Let's seal the deal on our second pair. Reverse lunge with hammer curl combination. Chest is up. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Thread it back. Standing strong. Remember, the top half of that lunge is effective if you're healing a knee or hip. So your knee's about 30 degrees on that bend as you lunge down. That's it. Stay strong. Small movement, big results. Hug yourself with your arms. Make those biceps work. So your elbows are always connected to your shirts. 2 more lunges, 1 for each side. Whew. 1 more. Excellent. All right, second pair is finished. Way to go. If you had the band on, you can take it off. We're gonna have a little more time in this period here to transition to the next series. Grab some water and I'll set you up for your next pair. Things are moving along really well. So our next pair, we've got shoulder presses coming up. Shoulder presses. And what we're gonna do is kneel on the floor, or you can stay seated. So let me go through this while you're in recovery. The main move, it's called a half kneeling shoulder press. If you want to have a towel or a folded mat under your knee, it's a 90-degree angle, knees and knees. So in this case, the right foot is in the front. Your left hand will have your weight. Palm faces in, bracing the abs. You push straight up. So it's a single side move. Single side. Now, if you need an option for the half kneeling position, you can remain seated in a chair with your best posture or on a stability ball. And you're still working single side. You want to be offset. It's intentional. It's going to give you more work on stability and balance and core strength. So you have that option. So that's our first exercise. And then I'll set you up for exercise 2 when we get there. So join me. This is going to be a little more single side training. Half kneeling or seated. The shoulder press can be done with no weight. Just get mobility through that shoulder, or a light weight. I would recommend 3 up to 12 pounds. So straight up, then right back down. Hands are neutral, so that palm faces in. And that weight is right in front of your shoulder. Good. Exhale as you push up. Fantastic. Good. Stay with me. We're going to go 3 more presses on your left. 1 more. Excellent. All right, we want to switch over. Just to recap, your working arm has that leg in the back. So it just kind of braces you a little bit more through the core. So there's a little more balance work, but it will even that out. Good. Keep going. One more. Terrific. All right, we're going to take it down. And then we're going to come up. Everybody's doing okay? Fantastic. All right, next exercise is a deadlift. Deadlift, optional kickstand deadlift. So what does that look like? You're going to have 2 weights, almost as if you could shave your thighs with the weights from the side view. Hinge from the hip, first option. 2 foot. Both heels pressed to the floor and we come up. So this is your first option. Second option, you take your big toe of the right foot next to your left heel. You're going to isolate the left side a little bit more and come up. So it's either 12 full deadlifts or 6 on each leg. So you can try it out. Let me review that again. Let's get ready to work in 3, 2, 1. 2-foot deadlift. This is where we are. Weights are close. Tuck your hips under. Navel to spine. So after this one, I'm going to show my left leg doing the work. I got that toe pick on the right. This is an option for the next 4. So just settling in, a little more glute activation on the left. Now after this one, I'm changing. If you're doing the 2-foot option, you're able to continue working. So I'm showing 4 more on the opposite leg. Most of the weight is in that front foot. Navel to spine. And after this one, we have 4 reps left. So just settle in. I'm going to do the 2-foot 4 more times. And then you can decide on the second round what you would like to do. What feels best for your body. 1 more. Proud chest to finish. Keep those shoulders back. Fantastic. Let's take it to the floor. Single arm shoulder press, half kneeling position. Right foot's in the front at 90 degrees on the knee. Left leg's in the back. Our left arm will be doing the press. Brace yourself. Stay tall through the spine. Awesome. So your bicep is coming up slightly in front of your ear or next to your ear. That's it. Keep working. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Navel to spine. So you want a little scoop. Tuck that hip under. Let's do 2 more presses with the left. You've got this. Way to go. Let's switch it over. It was so good, we're going to do it again. Just time on the right. Get ready, set, work. Remember your setup, navel to spine, tuck that little hip under, bracing the abs. You got this. Two more, dig deep. 1 more. Fantastic. All right, rise and shine. Deadlifts are next. You can determine what's going to work for you the second round now that you've been able to check out some options. You can also adjust your weight. Feet shoulder to hip width apart. 2-foot deadlift to start. Set yourself up. Make those connections. It's about 12 reps, 40 seconds on this one. Good. Keep your weights close to your body. On the way up, your shoulders remain down. Good. And I'm going into that kickstand option for 3 reps. So we've got 6 left. 1, 2. After this one, I'm switching my leg. So you can join me in the option. Stay with the 2-foot. Lower back is free from tension. Last one. And just one for good measure. Awesome. All right, let's finish the job with our 3rd pair. Half kneeling shoulder press. Right foot in front. Left shoulder starts the press. Let's get ready to work. In 3, 2, 1. Tuck those hips under. Brace the abs. Excellent. Few more. Hang in there. Last two. Last one. Take it to your right arm for the press. Just have to reset. Check your form. Knees at 90. Hips slightly tucked under. Everyone is nice and strong. Keep going. You're almost there. Fantastic. Let's stop here with the shoulder press. Move into that deadlift. So really give yourself an opportunity here to benefit. Challenge yourself if needed. I'm going to have 4 and 4. So I have single legs, and then I'll finish with a double if you want to join me. So we have that hip hinge. I'm just trying 4 at a time, keeping my chest tall, weights close to the front. My right glute is doing a lot of work here. After this one, I am switching over to the left. So now it's a toe pick on the right, scoop at the navel, bring it down. Still keeping that tabletop spine. Fantastic. You're doing a great job. All right, double foot deadlift to finish. So final 4. 3, 2, last one. Awesome. All right, you did it. 3 down, 1 to go. Maybe 2. Let's see how we do. Get some water. We've got a full minute here because we're moving to a new pair. You are crushing it today. Whew. Okay. All right, so next exercise, we are going to work on single arm row. Single arm row. What I'd like you to do is challenge yourself with this one, with a heavier weight or a kettlebell. Split stance. So you want that supported position from the side. We have that tabletop with the back. One foot's up on the step. If your left foot's up on the step, the right arm is going to row. If you're kneeling, you're going to have, say, your right knee on the mat. Let me do it for you this way. So if you have a bench that you decide you want to kneel, it's left knee is on the bench and the right arm is doing the row. So you could support tabletop on the bench with your knee or your foot. So you have those options. Single side training. Let's get ready, set, work. Now, this is really important. We want to target a little more through the lats. So as you row, aim your elbow over towards your spine. You want to make sure it's more upper and middle back and less shoulder and bicep. That's it. Keep going. Aim that elbow over. You'll feel it in the back more. 2 more rows. 1 more. Terrific. Now we're going to switch to the other side. I'm going to come around this way. As soon as you're in position, tabletop spine, pull through. Elbow passes your shirt, wants to wrap around towards your spine. One more row, and we'll stop there. Terrific. Okay, next move, we're going to work on curtsy lunges. Curtsy lunges. What we want to do is alternate the movement. So this one, you might just want to use body weight to start and see how you feel. But I'm going to start with just folding my hands one over top of the other and keep them in front of my chest. So all you do is take your left leg. You can tap your toe back if you want to stay high in that lunge. Center, squat. Then I'm going to tap that left toe back. So if you want to opt into the base level move, that's your pattern. The curtsy lunge gets a little bit more challenging as we go down. Your left knee is now towards the right calf. Then I squat in the center, and then the right knee's towards the left calf. We're going to get 10 squats in. Show me a proud chest. Left foot's going to start in 3, 2, 1. Curtsy, squat. Come all the way up. Then curtsy to the left, squat in the center. Good. Curtsy to the right, squat to the center, curtsy to your left. So the curtsy lunge, fun fact here, targets your glutes, but it targets the part of the glute called the gluteus medius. So our lunges and our deadlifts are geared a little more towards the gluteus maximus. Good. So this is literally a well-rounded routine. Hang in there, we got about 3 more. So just test it out. If you're healing a low back, hip, or glute, just take that little tap in the back. So we have 1 more curtsy and 1 more squat. We'll stop here, then we'll head over into the rows. Single arm row. Check your position, make adjustments with weight if needed based on how you're feeling. Let's get ready to work. 3, 2, 1. Brace those abs. Bring that elbow towards your spine. Good. Keep lifting your chest forward. You got this. Our goal here is to use the upper back muscles to initiate the movement. 1 more row, then we want to switch sides. As soon as you're in position, you can start. Look out past your toes. Nice tabletop spine. Torso's over your thigh, or if you're kneeling, torso's over your bench. Let's get 1 more row in. You did it. Well done. Now we're going to move into the curtsy lunge. You can self-monitor here if you want to try a weight. It would stabilize you through the core, similar to how we had our squat abduction exercise. So you can try out maybe a medium weight, 8 to 12s, see how it feels, or opt just to continue from the first set. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, curtsy squat, curtsy squat. Fantastic. Curtsy squat, curtsy squat. Hang in there. Halfway through. Get your heart rate up. Keep going. Chest up. Start to even out. So it's 1 to 2 more for each side. Last one. You did it. Awesome job. Let's get ready to row. 3rd set. Be company. Okay, here we go. Torso's over your thigh, and we're pulling through. Direct that elbow around towards your spine. Mid back, get some action there. Nice. Keep it coming. Let's do 2 more. 1 and done with this side. We're going to switch to the other side. Strong finish to the row. Get ready. Get set. Let's work. Upper and middle back initiates the movement. Yes. Fantastic. Two more. Strong and steady. Last one. You did it. Congratulations on the rows. Let's finish this set off with our curtsy squat combination. You're strong. You're going to be fine. You're going to walk away from this energized and ready for the rest of the day. Let's curtsy first. Squat. Curtsy again. And squat. Awesome. All right, scoop out at that navel. Just remember, you want that lower back to be free from tension. Woo. Doing great. Hang on. Strong finish straight ahead. 2 more. So this is one of them. Seal the deal. Terrific. All right. Break, water, and get ready for the floor. This is it. You're on your way. If you have a core ball, yoga block, you can bring that with you. And while you're still recovering, I'll set you up for your final pair. You can also opt to not use a block or the ball, but let's just play a little bit and see how it goes. So you're going to be in a table position with the ball or block between your thighs. And we can start in table with 4 alternating shoulder taps, keeping the ball between your thighs. Scoop the navel, push down into your fingers, 4 count bear hold, keeping the block or the ball between your thighs. Okay. The other option is to keep the bear position and have 4 shoulder taps. Then just come down to table and reset every 4. We're going to get about 3 or 4 rounds in. Okay. So let's get ready to work in 3, 2, 1. I'm showing first option. I'm in table doing my shoulder taps. Forward. 1 shoulder tap is 1 rep. Now I'm in the bear. Now I'm going to reset. Here's option 2. Each shoulder tap counts as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I reset my table. I come back up to bear and I do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I come down. I'm going to do 1 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Now I'm going to turn over. Take out your block or your ball. Yeah, you can take it out. Okay. Now you're going to hold it between your hands. So you're going to keep a little squeeze here. Imprint your spine to the mat. Extend one leg. Then pull it back in. Extend the other leg. Good. Dead bug variation. I know by now you should feel like a dead bug, right? With all that hard work you did throughout the program with the pairs. So try to get this movement to be controlled through the core. We want to imprint the spine. We're going to do one more on each leg. Less work on the hips. All right. Lower your feet, lower your arms. Come on back. We've got our table position with the ball or block. Set it up in there, connect to your center. I will always start the first set from table, and you can decide if you want to use table for your shoulder taps or table just to reset from a bear. Get ready, get set, let's work. 4 shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the bear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reset. Bear hold, shoulder tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reset the table. Bear hold, shoulder tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reset. One more time. Bear hold, shoulder tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on down and let's reset. Okay. Now, if you need a regression from the dead bug variation, you can keep your feet flat and just have one arm at a time go overhead. So you're imprinting your spine still. You're initiating from the core. If you want a progression, of course, you know this is what's going to happen with the legs up as well. Head, neck, and shoulders are on the floor, just like we did in that first set. However, we got to train the brain. Right arm and left leg. Come back to the center. Then left arm and right leg. So your ball or block is your focal point. This is all coming from the core. And if your lower back needs more support, your legs are a little higher. If you notice, my knees are about 90, but as I extend, maybe going upward rather than straight out. So that's how you can get the work in for your core and keep that lower back safe. Then as you feel stronger, you go a little lower. So you can try those different leg lengths at different heights. Now what we want to do is one more pair. So start to even yourself out with the opposite arm and leg going back. And then we're going to come together for our final set. Bear shoulder taps and dead bug variation. So let's come down. And then you're going to reset your table position. This is it, gang. Make it count. You've gotten this far. It's too late to turn back. Here we go. So we're in table. 4 shoulder taps. Bear hold. 4 count. Reset in table. Bear hold. 4 shoulder taps. Make sure your hand returns so your wrist lines up under your shoulder. 2 more times. Bear hold. One more. Bear hold. And we'll come here, and then we'll get ready. Dead bug variation. So you've got 3 options with the dead bug here. You can decide what's going to work for you for this last round, but you've got to work. Make it count. Here we go. Last cycle. Imprint your spine on the floor or your mat. You got this. Take your time. Think of lengthening the limbs. Lengthening the limbs. You're going to move a little bit slower. You have to keep your ball or your block centered. So we need nice long arms throughout the movement. 2 more rounds. So it's a total of 4 or 2 pairs. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. You did it. You made it. Everything down, knees to chest. Look how convenient this is. You're set up for stretching. And what we'll do is bring both knees into your chest and gently guide both legs over to your left. So you want to allow your head, neck, and shoulders to stay with your mat and just get a little bit of relief in there for your hips and lower back. Amazing work today. Now we're going to return to the center, a little hug in the center, bringing both knees into your chest. Then release gently and transfer your legs over to your right side, opposite side. So if you started on one side, just go to the other. It all evens out. Let's come back to the center and get ready for the leg stretches. If we put your left foot on the floor and extend your right leg, we're going to target the hamstring. We can get some mobility through your ankles with 4 ankle rotations, clockwise and then counterclockwise. We'll have 2 cycles. And then we'll just create a little more length through that right hamstring. And we're staying with the hamstring stretch. And what we'll do is just change to your left leg. The right foot down, left leg up, left hamstring stretch. Create length and then start your rotations. Fantastic. Just hold a little more length in that left hamstring. Lots of progress today. Let's put the left foot down. Now we're going to take your right leg up, cross your right leg over the left. We want to open up the glute and hip area here. So just gently guide that right knee out to the side. And what we want to do is stay with this position. So if you did decide to bring your left leg closer to you, reset with your left foot back on the floor. The right leg is still crossed. The reason is we're going to get another stretch in. Your right leg is crossed and you're going to take your right thigh towards the floor on your right side. So it's going to guide the left leg over by itself. So you get another stretch for that left side, specifically around that hip area and the left side of your lower back. So the right leg just gently guided the left leg over. Slowly return to the center. And then we're going to switch legs. So we uncross the right, cross the left. Stay centered first. So we're going to open up that left hip and glute first, directing your knee out to the side. Yeah. Just a little extra time here stretching because there was a lot of leg action today. Lots of leg action today. Let's guide the left thigh towards the floor. So it's going to hook that right leg over and bring it down. Very slow, very gentle. Awesome. Your time. Now we want to come back to the center and uncross, setting our position up for quadricep stretch. You could do it prone, which is face down, or side lying. If you're side lying, we rest the head on the bottom arm and we'll stack the hips and thighs. Bend the top leg at the knee and let the top of your foot meet the palm of your hand or a strap around the calf area. Now let's release, and you're going to switch sides. So you can turn around or turn over, whatever feels better for you. Stack if you're on your side, and then bring it back. You did a great job. We're going to move right through the next stretch. So relax and release, or release and relax. Now, table position, 2 cycles of cow and cat. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, very gentle. Just let your chest open. Expand, and then draw the navel into the spine. Let's take that 2 more times. So you have your little cow. And then we go to cat. 1 more time for cow. And 1 more time for cat. And then we're going to ease back towards the heels for child's pose. Your arms can extend out in front gently as your head goes between your arms. Slowly pick your head up and reset the table. We're going to get ready to stand up. 1 foot out in front. Tuck the back foot under. Stand up. Arms out, palms up. And we'll have 2 big arm hugs. You deserve it. You worked really hard today. Give yourself a nice pat on the back while you're there in that arm hug. And then we're going to open up those shoulders. Let your hands meet behind you. Gently interlace your fingers so your chest can lift. Yes. And you can relax, and you're all set. You are ready for the day. Thanks so much for coming. Fantastic.